Must I submit my visa application in person? Yes. For most South African visa applications, you are required to submit your visa application in person. This is a standard requirement to ensure the integrity of the process, as certain steps, like biometric data collection, must be done in person. Here's a breakdown of how it works. 1. Submitting visa applications through VFS Global for temporary residence visas, study visas, work visas, or other long-term visas. The Department of Home Affairs has outsourced the submission process to VFS Global in most cases. You need to schedule an in-person appointment at a VFS Global center to submit your application. During this appointment, your biometrics will be captured. You will submit the required documents in person. Pay the required application fees. 2. When an in-person submission is mandatory biometric data. Most visa applications require the collection of biometric data, which necessitates an in-person appearance. Verification of documents. The authorities may need to verify that your documents are legitimate and that the person submitting the application is the rightful applicant. Visa extensions. Even if you are applying for an extension of your current visa while already in South Africa, you will still need to visit the VFS Center in person to complete the process. 3. Submitting a visa application from abroad. If you are applying for a South African visa from abroad, you need to visit the South African embassy or consulate in your country or the nearest country. You must submit your application and supporting documents in person at the embassy. 4. Exceptions. There are a few limited cases where in-person submission may not be required, such as children or individuals who may be exempt from biometric collection. In rare instances, someone with a medical condition preventing in-person submission may be allowed to use a representative. In such cases, prior approval from the Department of Home Affairs is necessary, and additional documentation will be required. 5. Steps to submit your application in person. Book an appointment. For most visa applications, you need to book an appointment online through VFS Global. Attend the appointment. Attend your scheduled appointment at the nearest VFS Global Center or embassy with all the necessary documents, including passport, completed application forms, and required supporting documentation. Biometric data. Your fingerprints and photo will be taken during the visit. Processing. After submission, your visa application will be processed, and you'll be notified of the outcome. You can also track your visa application status online. Conclusion. Yes, submitting your visa application in person is generally a requirement for South Africa due to the need for biometric data and document verification. The process is done at VFS Global Centers or South African Embassy's consulates, depending on where you apply.